Cause wait a goddamn minute. Why am I so late to the party? Why didn't I know about Aaron Pierre? That's Mufasa. And Teyana Taylor. Baby, what? Oh, you're gonna love me. That shit looks so divine. It's almost look like they was made for each other. Them motherfucking pictures look like they supposed to be in an art museum. Like that shit looks so fucking French kid. I am here for it. I am here for it. That gotta be the reason why Lori was like, nah, I'm cool on him. Because you know Lori is not turning down no new bait, baby. She would have ate it up real quick. Oh, I'm just here for it. They look so damn good together. Like, what?
Teyana Taylor's pregnancy scandal just exploded in the wildest way possible. A leaked DNA test reportedly proves the baby's father is neither Iman Shumpert nor Aaron Pierre. Social media is spiraling with conspiracy theories, and fans are demanding answers. Now, everyone's asking, who's the real father? And how deep does this deception go? It all started with a whisper. Just a small, blurry screenshot floating around online. A document that looked like a paternity test. At first, people brushed it off. But within hours, the image popped up on every gossip blog and Twitter timeline. It was supposedly proof that neither of the two men most people assumed the father had any biological connection to the baby. The test was dated, stamped, and filled with medical jargon, but what made it explode was the simple line, paternity excluded. This hit like a bomb. For months, the internet had been playing detective. Half of the internet was Team Iman, convinced the former couple had a secret moment that led to this baby. The other half was Team Aaron, swearing they saw genuine love blooming between him and Teyana. Both men had dropped subtle hints, cryptic posts, and even odd facial expressions that fans analyzed like FBI agents. Teyana never confirmed the pregnancy publicly, but the signs were there. A flowy dress at a red carpet event, a sudden break from touring, that one Instagram post where her hand subtly rested on her stomach. People noticed, people speculated, and most believed it had to be either Iman or Aaron. Teyana. And Iman had a storybook past. Married in 2016, raising two beautiful daughters, starring in a reality show that showed them laughing, crying, and being deeply in love. But behind closed doors, things were changing. Rumors of cheating, career stress, and growing apart started surfacing. Eventually, they quietly announced a separation. Still, they were seen together constantly, co-parenting, smiling at events, and acting like the spark was never fully gone. Then came Aaron Pierre. A rising star in his own right, he showed up at all the right moments. Award shows, family functions, casual photos where he looked a little too comfortable with Teyana's kids. It was subtle at first, but soon, the whispers turned into headlines. The chemistry was undeniable, even if they never confirmed it outright. So when the baby bump photos emerged, people connected the dots. Either this was a romantic reunion baby with Iman, or it was a new beginning with Aaron. No one considered a third option. But now, everything's changed. The leaked test claimed that neither man was the father. And while Teyana hasn't said a word, the silence speaks volumes. Usually, when a lie spreads, a publicist jumps in. A tweet is posted. A lawyer gets involved. But from Teyana? Nothing. That quiet is making the world shout even louder. Inside sources reveal that Teyana's family is in a state of emotional turmoil. The mood behind closed doors is tense, especially with her mother, who has not only been a guiding force in her personal life, but has also managed her career from the very beginning. She's described as livid, not just upset by the leak of what appears to be a sensitive document, but deeply hurt by what she sees as a betrayal. To her, this isn't just an invasion of privacy, it's a violation of trust. She had reportedly warned Teyana about trusting too easily, about opening the door to people who may not have her best interests at heart. Now that those fears seem justified, that caution has turned into confrontation. There are arguments, frustration, grief. Some insiders say her mother is now pushing for legal action, urging Teyana to identify the person behind the leak. Because Even if the document turns out to be false, the consequences are already real. The damage is done. Trust is broken, and Teyana is left to clean up a mess she didn't create. On the other side of the story is Iman Shumpert, who has mostly kept a low public profile since the separation. But insiders claim this latest twist hit him hard. He reportedly found out the same way the rest of the world did, through social media. Imagine scrolling through your phone and stumbling across a leaked document that suggests you may not be the father of a child you once thought might be yours. One source close to him says he feels completely blindsided, confused, and even betrayed. Despite their split, Iman still considered himself part of Teyana's life. There was history. There were feelings that hadn't fully gone away. And now, he's left wondering where he stands. Not just in Teyana's life, but in a narrative that has unfolded without his knowledge or input. Then there's Aaron. His reaction, or lack thereof, has been one of the loudest silences in this whole drama. Not only did he unfollow Teyana on social media, but he also deleted their pictures together and has yet to make any kind of public statement. He's ghosted. Not just Teyana, it seems, but the entire situation. His disappearance from the digital stage has only fueled more speculation. Some fans believe his sudden withdrawal confirms that he always had doubts, and this leak only confirmed what he feared. Others think he's genuinely heartbroken, perhaps even embarrassed or worse, possibly connected to the leak itself, using it as a way to force the truth out into the open. Whatever the reason, his silence is raising eyebrows and questions that remain unanswered. Meanwhile, Twitter, TikTok, and every other corner of the internet have erupted. The memes are non-stop. Screenshots of Iman and Aaron are making the rounds, plastered with sarcastic captions like "fighting for nothing" and "when the tea is hotter than your mixtape." Some users are making jokes out of the chaos, while others are taking sides. Teyana is being dragged by some who call her messy, accusing her of playing with people's emotions and hiding the truth. But many others are rallying behind her, defending her right to privacy, and pointing out how quickly women, especially Black women, are vilified the moment something goes wrong. The online conversation is emotionally charged and deeply divided. What's particularly disturbing is the way some fans have turned the drama into a full-scale investigation. Treating it like a true crime mystery, they've started digging into past Instagram lives, rewatching interviews, zooming in on photos, and trying to decode clues about the baby's real father. Wild theories are floating around everywhere. Some claim the father could be someone Teyana met during a rebound phase, someone outside the public eye. Others are spinning more sensational ideas, suggesting it could be someone from within the industry, a music producer, a backup dancer, maybe even someone married. There are even speculations that the pregnancy resulted from a donor situation gone wrong, something that was never meant to be public, but somehow spiraled into a headline-grabbing scandal. All of these theories and the speculation they feed are making things worse. The lack of solid information has created a vacuum that's being filled with guesswork, projections, and increasingly bizarre narratives. And while the public eats it up, the people involved are living through what feels like a nightmare in real time. The situation has grown far beyond a personal matter. It has morphed into a full-scale public crisis with real consequences. Teyana has always been admired not just for her talent, but for the authenticity that defines her public image. Fans have connected with her because she has never shied away from vulnerability. Her brand has been built on a strong foundation of empowerment, raw honesty, creativity, and emotional transparency. She has carved out a space where being real, even when it hurts, is part of her identity. But now, all of that is being tested. The sudden leaks, the swirling rumors, and the absence of clarity surrounding her situation threaten to chip away at the trust she's built with her audience. In the entertainment industry, perception is everything. When your public persona is rooted in openness, anything that hints at secrecy, deception, or chaos can quickly unravel years of hard work. The effects of this moment aren't just theoretical. There's a real risk that endorsement deals, brand partnerships, and creative collaborations could be paused or even pulled. Corporate entities often shy away from controversy, And as this story spreads, it drags her name into waters that feel murky and unstable. If public perception turns negative, even temporarily, it could limit her opportunities and create long-term setbacks in her career. And while the business implications are concerning, the emotional impact might be even more severe. Being scrutinized online is a heavy burden, especially when it's tied to deeply personal matters like pregnancy, paternity, or relationships. Every choice she's made, every post she's shared, is now being picked apart by strangers who feel entitled to answers. That level of exposure can be mentally and emotionally exhausting. Teyana has faced challenges before, but this moment feels uniquely invasive. It's not just speculation. It's a full-on dissection of her life at a time when she may be at her most vulnerable. If she is indeed expecting a child, the weight of this drama compounds tenfold. She's navigating a storm with no shelter, all while trying to make the right decisions for herself and possibly for a new life. This isn't just celebrity gossip. It's a deeply human situation that deserves compassion, not chaos. The betrayal, whether it came from someone she trusted or someone with an agenda, cuts deep. It's not just about the document. It's about the message it sends, that no part of her life is safe from exposure, that even her most personal experiences can be weaponized. Her mother is right to be furious. Anyone would be. But now the focus has to shift from damage control to healing, because right now, Teyana is at the center of a storm she didn't ask for, and she'll need strength, not just to survive it, but to move forward with clarity, peace, and power. Whatever happens next, the world will be watching. But what Teyana deserves most right now isn't scrutiny, it's grace. Iman might be thinking about his kids. If he's not the father, what does this mean for their family dynamic? He might push for custody changes or distance himself from the chaos. Aaron might never come back from this publicly. And Teyana? She has choices to make. Speak up and control the narrative, or stay silent and let the storm pass. One thing's for sure, this story isn't over. If anything, it's just beginning. The question now is, who will Teyana become after this? A woman scorned? A mother standing tall? Or an artist who turns pain into power and drops a bombshell album when we least expect it? This story just flipped the script, so now we want to hear from you. Do you think the DNA results are real, or could this all be part of a setup? Who do you believe is the mystery father? Drop your theories below, because this saga is far from over. Smash that like button if you're here for the real tea. Hit subscribe for the next twist, and turn on the bell. You're not going to want to miss what's coming next.